Hey friends, it's Amanda here, and in today's video it's going to be a little bit more serious because we're getting ready to launch the mindset course, and you truly become who you think you are. And so we're going to go around town today, and we're going to find some people that have been living under circumstances that are not the best. Living on the street, sleeping out of hotels, barely making enough money to get by. And I'm going to interview these individuals, and I'm going to ask them certain questions about their past and try to figure out how they can do better in their life, because it's just a mindset. So with this mindset course coming up, we all start somewhere. And so if you're kind of thinking, you know, I want to do better in my life, I just don't know how, that is the intention here, is to help you achieve what you want. And I'm going to interview these people because I want you to know where they come from and where they are going to go after we touch them in their lives. We're going to change their future, just like I'm going to change your future in the upcoming course. So follow us around town. Looks like we do have a gentleman over here. I'm going to see if we can flag him down and ask him some questions. Hi. Alex, would you mind sharing with us how you got here, what you're doing, and where you're going?
That's a loaded question.
It kind of is, isn't it?
I'm just going to figure out what my day is. I'm gonna go chase the need for something.
Yeah. And if you could do and be and have anything in your life, what would that be? You got a personality. I like you. Just imagine what your ideal life could be like.
Just never touching any drugs at all.
Yeah.
It would have been much easier. Life's hard enough as it is.
Well, I'm a mindset coach, and that's what I do. I help people just like you. And 90% of the thoughts that we have today are the same thoughts you have tomorrow, and we become what we think about.
Yeah.
What do you really want? Do you want a house? Do you want a family? Do you want a car? Do you want, do you want to live with no stress?
I don't think you can live with no stress either.
Yeah? Okay, so let's make some stepping stones here. What is something you can do today that's going to create a different outcome for tomorrow? What does your ideal life look like? How do you wake up in the morning? Where do you wake up in the morning? What do you do with your day? Everything. I want you to start imagining it. So you got to come up with what you want for your future memory.
Sounds simple enough.
It does, doesn't it? So let's do it together. How can I help you achieve your goal? I guess that's the question.
I don't know. It probably starts with me first, so I don't really know what you can do that I couldn't do.
Okay, well, one thing about drugs is this. Because your body, an addiction, you obviously know about addictions, well, we're all addicted to something. And so when you're feeling not good, you look for something outside of you to help you feel better inside. So a drug is just a band-aid. So you got to work on you, and then the drug addiction will go away. Okay, well, let's make a goal for you to stop the drugs, to go out and get a job so you can create the future that you want. But first you got to know what your future is.
To wake up inside would be nice.
All right, good. Notice how he's smiling now? This is what changes your energy. So when you have the goal that you want, you start to imagine yourself in it, you automatically, without thinking about it, change your energy, and you attract to your reality the things that are in line with your goal. That's the law of attraction. Okay, it's windy out here. We're gonna go find someone else to interview. You've been splendid, so thank you so much. And I'm gonna keep putting my thoughts and attention out there that you're gonna get that job. And I know you're capable of doing it. You've had jobs before. It's just making the decision to do it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. We talked to Will, we talked to Carol.
So you think she'll want to get interviewed?
Yes, I do. We can get her some maybe funds so she can have a hotel room for tonight. Talk about the mindset, and maybe go talk to her and ask her if she wants to go to lunch.
Okay.
And then I'm going to ask her if we can interview her. So the next gal we get to interview, her name is Carol. I've been driving by her for the last month or so, and she's always got great energy. And I actually asked her the other day if we could interview her. She said yes. So I'm going to take her probably to Denny's here and see just what kind of information we can get out of her mind. Like, perfect person inside. Like, you have energy and you have, like, a spirit.
I do for sure. It's, oh boy, I had a nasty divorce and drain queen, child support. I have a 17-year-old daughter.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And then did you ever have a job where you were...
Actually, I was a nurse for over 10 years.
Wow, seriously? Oh my gosh.
Right out of high school, I was a CNA, and then after that,
3 of us, please.
went to becoming a medication assistant, passed meds, and then I was like, well, I'm basically a nurse anyway. So I went to nursing school.
Carol, do you want to sit there?
Sure.
Okay, Carol. Here you go. There we go. Okay. So just to tell you about a little bit about me is, so I'm a mindset coach.
Okay.
And I help people go from where they're at to where they want to go.
Okay.
And realize that their thoughts are really the only thing that stop us and our fear.
Right.
And so I seen you and I'm like, what is she doing out there? Like this woman, when I waved at you and you waved back, you're like, oh, bless you, you know, like, wow, she's so capable of doing so much more. So I have been thinking about you, like you're in my mind all the time. I got to ask you some questions about your past and your future and how I can help you achieve those things that you want. So first, just tell me your story, like where you grew up, how you got here, and all of that.
Well, I kind of moved around a little bit of everywhere. I was born in Bellevue, Washington.
And you have mom, dad?
Yeah, I have mom and dad. I'm the only one between the two of them.
And tell me a little bit about your family life. Like your parents, they both have stable jobs.
I was a stay-at-home mom for most of my life. My dad was a mechanic full-time for buses and stuff. Because my dad was an alcoholic, you know. My mom was an emotionally abused person too, I could tell. When I met, you know, my now ex-husband, we were together for over 10 years, you know, he was the same kind of person.
Yeah, you attracted your dad.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
We got married, I was 7 months pregnant, and as soon as I got married, just a different person came out.
Really? So drinking?
He didn't start drinking until we were 21 years old, neither did I. I waited until I was 21 to ever do anything like that. And but when we were 19, that's when he started the cheating thing that I wasn't aware of. You know, I was a nurse off and on. You know, I'd lose my job as a nurse whenever I'd find out he was cheating, you know, and I'd have to start over somewhere new at a different building because, you know, that emotionally just drains you. Like, you can't focus on anything when someone's doing that to you. You know, it's like, it's not my fault that he did that, but, you know, everything that I'm going through, it's not necessarily his fault either, but the thing I hated was the one, you take my money, take anything else, but taking my daughter from me was what completely destroyed me.
So he has your daughter?
He kept her from me for over 2 years. I wasn't able to see her.
Because you're always revisiting that whole conversation of what went on and thinking about it makes it more real in your life all the time.
Yeah.
And so just to get your mind thinking about something different is going to create different results in your life.
Right.
Where do you see yourself going? Like, I know you're here where you're at right now, but what is your future?
I'm not the kind of person that belongs out here, I've been told.
Yeah.
But, you know,
You are worthy.
none of us really belong out here.
Yeah. So imagine that you get a job. What's your ideal job?
Work with people, help people. I do really genuinely love people. People don't always love people though, but
I know,
for me, I like
right?
to help people. I really do. That's why I became a nurse for.
So what would like an additional $5,000 a month look like to you? How would that change your life right now?
Oh my goodness, it would give me a house. It would get me a better car because I live in my car most of the time, unless I can afford a hotel. You know, I'd pay off some more child support, get my daughter over here if I can, and get into an apartment, get a house, get my nursing license back, and work.
Nice. I love it. She knows what she wants and she's going to get it. I have a water store right across the street.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I know. And I'm like thinking, gosh, you could be a really good seller because you don't mind going up to anybody.
Oh, I do. I don't mind. You know, I'm very,
And you have a charming personality.
Yeah.
Like, I'm serious. That's what I do as well as a mindset coach is I help people make extra money with this unit.
Okay.
So 10 years I've been doing it.
Oh, nice.
And I travel globally. I'm an
nice.
author. I'm a speaker. I've been on CNN, NBC, Fox,
No
television.
way.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I can tell you have that kind of personality.
Thank you. Tomorrow, I'm doing a demonstration at Fiesta. It's in Kennewick, and you have a car, so you could probably drive there.
Yeah.
You are capable of making a lot of income. I can tell you right now because I work with a lot of people. I'm going to want you to come tomorrow to this seminar that I put on, and I show you the business opportunity. And that $5,000 a month goal is not very far away.
Awesome.
I was going to say, this mindset course I'm doing, I'm going to gift it to you.
Okay.
People pay for it, but I want you to go through it. That if you can just remove those from your mind and not focus on them anymore, you're going to notice your life's going to change.
Okay.
Because every time you focus on that, you're bringing your body right back to that trauma, that fear, that all that stuff. Wow. Well, thank you for taking your time to interview here on the channel.
That's no problem.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I had an incredible day. Now, I did not expect any of that to happen how it happened today. Those people really touched my heart. especially Carol. She is a mom of a 17-year-old daughter, and she had a past experience with a boyfriend that cheated on her. Well, every time you have a thought that's in your mind, you keep opening it up, and you keep thinking about it, you are it still, and her body's going through those same emotions as if it happened yesterday or today. I see so much opportunity in Carol. I see so much potential, and she knows it's true. She knows she can do and be and have anything. She's trying to figure out where to go next. And there was a reason that we met today. I know it was divine that we met in that restaurant, and her life is going to change. I think this gal is going to be the #1 person in my team. She's going to start to leverage this business and help other people achieve their dreams because she is going to have a story to tell. And if she can do it, why can't you do it? So the intention of today's video is just talk about the mindset and that our thoughts become our reality, and you created your life. No one else created it, you created it. But we got to make the firm commitment and decision to change our life and stop living those thoughts from the past. And once we do that, you can start to create the future you want to create. So Carol is going to be coming to the presentation tomorrow, and I'm going to show her how this business is and how she can go out there and impact other people's lives. So watch for it. I'll be excited to see you tomorrow. Be happy, be healthy, be free.